Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, the Hulu Cutie. So, if today is your first time of coming by, kindly consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, giving a thumbs up, and share. That has been my normal introduction anyway. Someone actually told me that I speak fast. I don't know how true that is. So, if I am speaking too fast, kindly leave it in a comment below so that I will know and kind of slow down my pace. Thank you. So today we'll be talking about the strategies, the tips of working from a remote place, okay? So if you are new to my channel, kindly consider subscribing, hitting the notification bell, giving a thumbs up, and share. There are lots of people who really need this, believe me. So let's quickly go into the topic of today. So guys, welcome back. Working from home can be a bit frustrating and at the same time productive. So I'm going to give you some tips. I have my list. I'm always having a list. I'm going to give you, some lay down, like a rule that you just need to follow. To put something about the tips, the strategies of working in a remote place. So guys, let me start from number one. Number one thing is cut yourself some slack. You want to cut yourself some slack because working from a remote place, working from home could be frustrating, it could be lonely, it could be stressed, you might feel isolated. On the other hand, you might feel relaxed, you might feel energized, you might feel relieved. But you need to see it as a normal thing, like it's okay to feel that way when you are, working from a remote place. It's okay to feel that way, but the thing is, you just have to, blend to it. You just have to adapt to it. You just have to learn how to, manage the process because it's a process. It's a changing process. It's an evolving process. So you just have to, try to blend with the situation at hand. My number one strategy. So take it easy on yourself. Don't be too alarmed, don't be too lonely, don't be too anxious, don't be too isolated, don't be too frustrated, don't be too, you know, just think about the positive side of it. That is what I'm going to tell you. Just think about the positive about the whole situation. So that is my number one strategy of considering working from home, working from a remote place. So the number two thing I'm going to talk about is I take schedule break. I can't emphasize enough on this. Take a schedule break. When you're working from home, what I'll tell you is this: just try to set an alarm, maybe in every 1 hour. You set an alarm every 1 hour. Just take your time to stand up, walk from one place to another. So once the alarm rings, anything you are doing, you just try to modify it, and you stand up, walk around the house, walk around your office space, stretch your arms, stretch your legs so that you don't just feel like you are in a place. And if it is a call you want to make, or just try to walk around while making your call. And you won't be too stressed, you won't be too lonely, and your muscles, it won't be as if you are just sitting in one place and everything is still. You try to move to a separate area apart from where you are sitting. When you stand up and you are trying to stretch yourself, you kind of like try to move away from your emails, move away from your computer, move away from anything that has to do with work, so that you don't feel like it doesn't feel as if you are still into that work. You just have to move away. And by setting up a schedule, you just have to set up a schedule as well for your lunch time. And when you are having your lunch time, make sure it is at least 30 minutes. That is, if you don't want to spend a lot of time, make sure it is 30 minutes. And when you're having your lunch, make sure it is away from where you are working, because you don't want to start eating while you are working. It's not healthy. So when you are scheduling your time, just try to make sure that you give yourself 30 minutes or 1 hour break. to, set to go out of that your workspace, to have time for yourself, to stretch yourself. It's a bit relaxing. Just, try to do that. By doing that, it refreshes you, because by the time you come back to your work, your body is refreshed. You'll be more productive, because you have taken a walk out, you have taken your lunch out of the workspace. So by the time you come back, you'll be a bit refreshed, you'll be more productive by the time you return to work. And if the weather is nice, if it's a nice weather out there and you want to have, and you're having a conference call, it's something you can just walk around while you're making your calls, just to feel the fresh air, to feel the weather, so that by the time you're back to your work, you will be more energized. The number 3 thing I'm going to talk about is protect your time. Protect your time. The impression many managers have about their employee is that, okay, now that they are working at home, they might be doing some laundry, watching a Netflix or something. That is just the impression these managers, for those that are working for their company at home, for those that are working from home for their company, they are not working individually, they are not working for themselves, they are working for their company from home. This is the people I'm talking about. So the managers, they tend to believe that, oh, for this person to work at home, this person must be doing either laundries or watching Netflix, playing games and all that, and it's not like that. What they fail to understand is that all they're thinking is just the opposite of what is actually happening. Because when you're working at home, you want to concentrate on your work, you will be thinking that all your concentration will be on that work, and you just want to do the work. Because it's so hard to leave your work and start doing something else at home. It's just hard. So that is why I said the impressions the managers have is totally different from what is actually happening. Okay, the best thing you want to do is to set an office hour. Set an office hour for yourself, and communicate with your colleagues, communicate with the people you're living with, communicate with your roommate if you're living with a roommate. Communicate with them that, okay, between this hour and this hour, I want to be so productive, I want to be very busy, I'm having a conference call, I'm having a video chat. You want to discuss it with your friends and family about your working hours, about the working hours you set for yourself. All right. So that takes us to the next one. So the number 4 thing I'm going to talk about today is protect your workspace. Just like I said in my number 3, that you want to talk to your family member, you want to talk to your colleagues, you want to talk to your roommates about your work hours, including your kids too, because they just need to understand your work hours and the ground rules given to you for working from home. Because some companies, they tend to set a ground rules for their team members, so that they follow the due process, they follow the due procedure of working from home. So you want to discuss this with your family, with your friends, with your kids if you have kids, and you want to discuss it with your roommate if you are the type that shares roommate with your friend, with someone. Just assume that anything that can happen will happen. That is the more reason why you need to discuss it with them. Just assume that anything that can happen will happen. It might be the time you're having a critical call, as in a serious call, and a UPS, a delivery man will just come and knock at your door, or a dog will be barking on the ground when you're having a video chat with your boss or with a client. So you just have to be proactive by avoiding things like this, okay? By being proactive, one of the things I would advise you to do is, maybe if you are in a separate room or something, just put the sign, just put it on the door, do not disturb, so that they will know that, okay, someone is there, the person doesn't want you to disturb them. So just put it at the door. So that will take us to the last thing I'm going to talk about today. So the number 5 thing I'm going to talk about today is pay attention to ergonomics. Economics. There was a time in my office I was actually, training my during a safety meeting. I was, giving up some lectures about this, like talking about ergonomics, and it's a whole topic on its own. It entails a lot of things when you are talking about ergonomics, because it has to do with health and all that. But we are not going to talk about that today. All I'm going to say is pay attention to your ergonomics, and is make sure you use the most comfortable chair you can find, and make sure that your screen, the screen of your laptop, the distance, the normal distance that is supposed to be between your eyes and your laptop is the correct one, and the most comfortable chair you can find that you're making use of, and it has a good back support, because it is very important. And the distance between your eyes and your laptop should, you should know the meters between your eyes and your laptop. It shouldn't be something that the screen, the lightning will be entering your eyes. Okay, you want to consider investing in headsets, so that by the time you are making your calls, you are listening to things, the noise doesn't distract you. You just you will be able to hear, you'll be able to speak out and all that. So you want to invest in headsets. So that brings us to the end of the tips and strategies for working in a remote place. So I have an announcement to make, and the announcement is I'm starting another channel. So I'm having a new channel, and what's the channel name? You will hear later. I'm going to tell you about it later, but that channel is going to be about my travel stuffs. So I want to, because of the jam-packed thing in this my channel, I just want to I don't want to jam-pack the whole thing in one channel, so I'm trying to separate the whole channel. So one channel like this one is going to be about, let's say, making money, working from home. So that is what this channel is going to be about. The next channel is going to be about travels. So I'm trying to bring out the travels in this my channel, and just put it in a separate channel to stand on its own. So the next channel is going to be about travel. So guys, in that channel I'll be discussing about visa processing, how you can get visa to any part of any country, and I'll be discussing about how to get a cheap ticket, travel essential, tourist centers in Nigeria and some other part of the world. So that is what I'll be discussing in my new channel. So with time, I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. So guys, you can just get the link of the new channel in my description box below. So guys, that is the new announcement. And another thing is, because of the live streaming I'm doing right now, my live streaming time will be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and maybe sometimes in the night. So that is when I'll be doing my live streaming. So you guys can come in and have a tea with me and have a chat with me on my live stream. And my new channel, you can kindly subscribe to it. So in my next video, I'm going to put the link of my new channel in the description box below, so you guys can connect with me, subscribe to my new channel and subscribe to this channel as well. So guys, thank you for staying till this moment, till the hair. Thank you for staying till the end. You are you are the boss for staying till the end. In my next video, I'll be talking about my next video is actually vlog about the safety measures we put in place in my office. So I just hope you guys will enjoy that and enjoy this. So one more thing, leave a comment below. I just want to hear your comment, what I'm talking about. What's your take about the strategies, the tips about working from home? So you want to leave it in the description box below, so that I can get back to you, and subscribe to my new channel, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and follow me in the journey of this travel. I promise you it's going to be very, very interesting, because there's some information I'm going to dish out to you that you want to know. So stick around till I come your way next time. Your girl, Full Curie. Say bye bye. See ya.